Hey, Tripp Kramer here from TrippAdvice.com. We're going to talk about the taboo topic that not a lot of people are discussing, but at TrippAdvice, we're not afraid to talk about it. We're talking about your penis size. What do girls think about this? What's the big idea here? Okay, well, you're probably looking down there and you're like, all right, is this good enough? Because I watch a lot of porn and there's some really big penises. And, you know, I'm watching TV and that comes up a lot in the media and what's going on here. What's funny is I don't know how this became such a, no pun intended, big thing in the world where it's now getting guys insanely self-conscious about their size. But there's something you have to understand here, is that size really, truly does not matter that much to women as you think. Most guys think that they're below average size. Okay, most guys think that they're below average size. So that means that most guys are thinking, oh, I'm not big enough, when you really are. The only people who have to be super concerned about size is someone who has what's called a micro penis, which is very, very small, and by really small, I'm talking about like an inch, 2 inches or less, or if you have a very big penis. Okay, so why is each end difficult? Well, if you're too big, it can be difficult because it can actually hurt the girl and she's not gonna be comfortable doing it. Or if it's too small, she might not feel anything, so then there's no pleasure for her. Okay, in both cases, I have a video for you. I'm gonna put that in the description below by one of my favorite sex and intimacy coaches. Her name is Laurel House, and she's gonna be talking about what to do if you do have a small penis. So don't worry. There are answers for you. There are answers for you. What I'm trying to say is it's not the end of the world if you have a micro penis, which is very just not common. So if that's not your situation, you're fine. You're fine, okay? One thing you have to understand about sex is that for women, a lot of sex has to do with the intimacy, you know, with the actual partner. Yes, it does feel good to her physically, and yes, she wants to feel you inside of her, but really, a lot of it comes down to the connection, okay? That connection between you and her. So as long as she can feel you inside of her, as long as you guys are close and you're paying attention to her body and you're giving her the pleasure that she seeks and she tells you what she wants in the bedroom and things like that, then it can be fine. And there are other things that you can do, by the way, besides having sex. There's foreplay. There's a lot of different things. Sex and sexuality span much bigger than the typical penis in vagina. Also, women are more forgiving than you think. You know, even if you do have an average size or slightly below, or it's just massive, okay, women are more forgiving, which means that, you know, if it's not completely exactly what they're looking for, you know, if some girls are just like super into like, yes, it needs to be this exact size that I'm looking for, you know, most girls are just like, okay, you know, if it's good enough and me and him have that connection and he shows me love and affection and attention and he's a guy that knows how to pull my attraction triggers and a guy who's assertive and dominant and knows how to treat a woman right to build attraction, then that's gonna work for you, okay? And then sex will feel good. Why? Because she's having it with a guy that she really likes and is interested in. And even if it's a casual encounter where you guys have just met, still, it's not gonna be that big of a deal. So with all that being said, go down in the description, check out some of those videos that I was talking about to help you in terms of, you know, making sure that she's very pleased in the bedroom. Also, check out a blog post that one of my other sex coaches has written for you. It's a complete guide to being an amazing lover. It's a blog post. I'm gonna put that in the description below. Check all that out. Get some really good information that you can use to be the guy to please her in the bedroom. Check that out. I'll see you in the next video.
If you're having trouble meeting hot women in your town and getting them interested in you, then listen up. I have an undetectable way of getting girls instantly attracted to you, even if you're ugly, broke, and live at home with your parents. This system has worked for thousands of guys, and it can work for you too. I teach it in my program called Hooked, where you'll also learn 2 behaviors most men do that instantly destroys any attraction. My 3-step friend zone escape plan to reset her feelings for you and get her liking you. 30 different pre-written texts to send a girl that make her want to meet up with you. And how to have unshakable confidence so you can approach any beautiful woman in any place. If you want to learn this and how to get women hooked on you, then go to getherhooked.com. Again, that's getherhooked.com.